Kenya. I'm a DJ and radio host based out of Berlin. And I just wanted to give you like a couple of my... Oof, that wind is mean! Well, congrats on your whole success. I mean, it must have been a pretty crazy ride for you.
It has, yeah.
Coming from Norway, right?
Yeah.
What's a day like with Kygo? Like when you're back home, for instance?
When I'm back home, it's kind of relaxing. It's just like, because when I'm back home, I'm trying to relax as much as possible. Yeah. But then, like when I'm on tour, it's kind of like hectic.
Yeah.
But like when I'm back home, I'm trying to work out and then make music and hang out with good friends.
Yeah.
And
but you make it seem like he's just playing, because he's making it seem like, oh, I'm just still the normal guy. I mean, you do pretty crazy stuff. You know, you have a new track out with Ella Henderson, correct?
Yeah. And
you also work with Apple Music. Tell us about that, because that's pretty. Because a lot of people, like, they know you, Kygo. Oh yeah, he's the dude from Firestone. But you do lots of insanely crazy stuff.
Yeah.
So tell us about the Apple thing. Apple Music.
To keep busy. Like the Apple was just. Because like Spotify and SoundCloud and like everything in my career has happened because of streaming. Basically, everything has happened online.
Yeah.
So like when Apple Music, or like Apple wanted to launch their streaming service, we wanted to be involved.
Can you teach me something in Norwegian?
What do you want to learn?
How do you say? No. That's how do you say you have nice eyes?
Du har fina ögon.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Du har fina ögon.
Du har fina ögon?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah.
And how do you say you have a nice butt? I gotta know this, because you never know when I'm gonna make it to Norway.
It's du har fin rumpa.
I like that. Du har fin rumpa?
Yeah, du har fin rumpa.
Du har fin rumpa?
Yeah. It's pretty good. Yeah.
I like it. Hi everyone.
Yeah. Work hard, but never forget to enjoy. Especially in the beginning when Animals became so big.
Yeah.
I was so focused on like making a new big song, like, oh my god, what's gonna be my next single, and every show. Yeah, of course, the pressure was so big, and that kind of like was for me taking all my attention, and there were so many amazing things happening that I kind of forgot to enjoy those moments. And now I look back and I'm like, oh my god, it was amazing. Like live in the moment, but also focus on the future.
That's the perfect sentence for the ending.
Amazing.
Well, I think imagination is key to innovation, because without imagination there can be no innovation. We need to dream. The bigger we dream, the bigger the changes we're gonna make.
People focus less on, because I'm in the EDM world, so I want people to focus less on standing on top of the DJ booth, standing with their hands in the air, holding a microphone saying the crowd should jump or put their hands up in the air. And you know, you see with Serato, you see all these cool pads. There's so many possibilities to DJ creatively. And I feel that's very important to motivate kids to dive in there, not only for the hip-hop scene, but for the EDM kids as well.
A better time right now. Like, to be an artist, more artists are getting opportunities than ever, and you don't have to wait for some weirdo in a suit saying what's good and what's not.
Good, yeah. Kind of like you're featuring Rudimental. One bad habit that you'd like to get rid of.
Fart in public. She like that.
Did you really just say that?
No.
Okay, who would you like to hang out with in a jacuzzi if you have a chance?
You.
Aww. Thanks. That's no, but seriously.
You're so tired of it.
Yeah, because you see,
let's turn it up. We're gonna get crazy right now.
Yeah, because you seem like you were just chilling, you know.
So we got that bam bam though. We got that bam bam. What y'all want? You want that big bang bang bang?
Well, you have that on the album actually.
Yeah,
we're gonna talk about that in a sec. Well, let's talk about music and how it has developed for you over the last couple of years. Because you just said that you still stay true to the Major Lazer sound. You've seen how the times have changed, especially coming from an artist perspective. People consume music differently now as they used to back in the day. Now you've always been very active on social media. How do you think? Is there a future for artists to be heard, for their messages to be heard, for the music to be heard, with all that's out there in the internet?
It's actually really hard to have a message because everything is like clickbait, and no one wants to post I put out so much awesome music this year, and like Jack U album, new Major Lazer single, Madonna's records, Ty Dolla $ign's first single, some like a record with Grizzly Bear, and the two things that got covered the most was like Taylor Swift's butt, and me finding the Lord. Like there's so much gossip that people want to talk about in music. Not the music itself.
So do you feel like the art has been lost? The art of
there's an art of like promo. Like look at Kanye. He's like literally the gossip vibe turns into his
promo machine, his PR machine.
His what?
Yeah,
it's his PR machine, you know.
Like his PR is like gossip and just being in the news. Just being. And it focuses on
the most photographed dude ever, you know.
It's actually inspiring to me. I might want to go start a fight or do some crazy shit.
Do you think he's crazy?
He's really smart, actually.
Okay. For the promo that he does.
Yeah.
What do you think about him lashing out over at the Oscars about Beck winning? Do you think that's also part of the machine?
Yeah, he just said afterwards.
He didn't deserve the award.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Yeah, I was gonna say a lash out. I don't know. I think of a lash out like a lash out.
Yeah, but
jokingly stormed the stage.
Yeah.
And
then he honestly definitely didn't even hear the Beck album, so there's no way he listened to that.
Well, last time you were here, which was in November, right?
Yes.
We've been talking a lot about flirting in German.
Yeah.
I taught you some German. Do you remember any of it?
Everything I forgot. Because I didn't come back. I didn't think I was going to come back so quickly.
So you didn't get a chance to practice?
No, but today apparently there's something going on, so I'm gonna try my stuff out in a more relaxed environment. So you have to teach me again.
So actually, maybe we should take the time today to actually talk about the album.
Yes. Yes.
I was wondering, what is it like to be with you in the studio? What's it like to work with Tiny Temper in the studio?
Ooh, okay. Right, at this moment in time of my career, very boring. Very boring.
Why? What is it that you do or that you don't do?
Maybe I'm being a little bit hard on myself, but I'm more one of those people. I'm kind of an introverted person. It's maybe because I am so fond of this lovely girl that I just happen to be so free, but more often than not, I'm just very into myself.